Batman Arkham Origins is the third in a series of Batman games released this console generation that have received critical acclaim for outstanding writing, graphics, and gameplay. Arkham Origins is a prequel story that takes place prior to the events of the previous two games. Despite being developed by a new studio, the game retains the core gameplay, visuals, and storytelling methods that fans have come to expect from the series. The story centers around the events that occur on Christmas Eve, 2 years into Bruce Wayne's career as the Dark Knight. At this point in Gotham, the Batman is regarded as a myth by the police, but his vigilante crime fighting has caught the attention of one of the most dangerous and affluent criminals in the city. A reward of $50 million is set for whoever can kill the Batman within 24 hours, and a multitude of deadly assassins assemble to collect the bounty. It really doesn't seem like there's much to it, but the quality of the writing and the stellar voice acting by Roger Smith as Batman and Troy Baker as the Joker help make the story of Arkham Origins at least as compelling as the storyline of either of the previous two games. Unlike the previous two games, the scenes where Batman and the Joker are at each other's throats are where the game is at its best, though in Arkham Origins, Bane is also an intimidating and interesting foe for the Batman as well. The storyline, voice acting, and writing present in Arkham Origins do a fantastic job. The end result is a compelling Batman story that actually outperforms the two previous games, which were at times a little too predictable. But the storyline would be meaningless without stellar gameplay. Arkham Origins delivers this in spades. The bulk of the gameplay in Arkham Origins revolves around the free-flow combat system, which allows Batman to attack, counter, and evade, and use his gadgets seamlessly when controlling and combating various enemies who are out to kill him. For the most part, the combat in Arkham Origins has been directly transferred from the previous games, but some tweaks were made that make it more difficult. In contrast with the previous games, countering enemy attacks in Arkham Origins requires precise timing and cannot be done during an attack string. This small change often leads to Batman getting smacked around by a group of thugs in situations where in the previous games he would have been able to counter and attack endlessly. This alteration to the counter mechanics seems like a fair way to increase the difficulty of the combat, and it also fits in with the notion that in this game, Batman has less experience dealing with criminals and fighting groups of thugs. The game mechanics present in Arkham Origins, such as the combat system and environment traversal, are both fun and well designed. The game's visuals are on par with the series standards. Polished and detailed character models, vibrant lighting effects, and intelligent use of symbols to convey gameplay elements are all present and in some ways improved in Arkham Origins. For example, the design of Batman's suit is much more believable due to its more functional design, and animations have been added to the combat system to increase the fluidity in which Batman is able to seamlessly move from enemy to enemy in true superhero fashion. The game also uses color during detective mode to help Batman identify the different types of enemies he's going to be facing in combat. Overall, Batman Arkham Origins is an excellent game, and while it may not raise the bar very much when it comes to gameplay or visuals, it does succeed in delivering a more compelling and well-paced plot that, in combination with the terrific voice acting, writing, visuals, and gameplay, provide an immersive and entertaining experience for the player. That being said, the game does suffer from some technical issues, such as hard resets and the loss of save data, which plagued the previous games as well. But the issues only temporarily take away from the awesome experience that is Batman Arkham Origins.